Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Colorado Avalanche BGM. So I asked you guys what we should do for the trade deadline. Obviously, it's about a month away yet, but we're not going to have another video before then. So really, this is going to be the trade deadline video, and I wanted to get you guys' input. Not many suggestions in terms of making trades for players that were reasonable, I should say anyway. In terms of the Patrick Kane trade, you guys wanted me to wait because Patrick Kane is doing a good job with the team that we have right now. But many were obviously intrigued. I mean, the last couple of videos we touched base on it. But we're intrigued by the Patrick Kane and Sven Baertschi trade for Jonathan Drouin. And you know what? For me, it's really intriguing as well. Basically, I like to think of my top two lines as a 1A and a 1B, not a 1 and a 2. So I really want my top two lines to be very, very competitive in terms of their overall ability. So I think that definitely maybe in the future we will be addressing a possible trade for Jonathan Drouin just because he's such an elite player. But for now, we're going to leave things the way they are. Nobody saw really any need for change. We're going to do another month before we take a look at stats, and then we'll see how we're doing. So we got games against Pittsburgh and then Dallas. Pittsburgh's doing terrible. Look at Crosby. He's only got 43 points. And a 7-4 win is the result of that game. Dallas now, they're under 500. They're better than Crosby and the Pens, though. And a 3-1 loss. Okay, we need to start stringing some wins together, though. If we want to have the hope of getting a President's Trophy again, we need to be able to do that. Let's check the goalies. No, defenseman. A top 10 player there in Owens. Top 10 there in the United States. Are there any? There's a top 10 there. Top 10 there. Top 10 there. Let's scout here for another 6 weeks because obviously there's some skill here to be had. Now I do want to take a look. I forgot to mention this, and somebody did remind me also, was what we have in terms of picks for this year. So let's see. What's our cap hit? 1.4 right now is our cap hit. Or our cap space, just because of the players we have. You know what? We could probably just trade Patrick Kane straight up for Jonathan Drouin at the year's end. Have all these guys, have Nathan McKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, and Jonathan Drouin. But we do have a first-round pick, but nothing that's going to get us anything good because we're pushing for that top spot. Is anybody looking to get rid of their first? Anaheim is not. Boston is, but there's nobody I want to get rid of that they want. So no. So I think we'll take a look at the players at the end of the year. I don't think I need to trade anything for picks overall. As long as I've got my first round pick, I may be able to come out of it with, you know, a decent player, a 3.5 star, or maybe even a 4-star. You can only really hope for a 3.5 star coming out of those. Maybe you even get a depth, you know, a nice depth player, a grinder or a tough guy. Oh my goodness, another loss to the Chicago Blackhawks. Come on, guys, get it together because we absolutely need to have some wins if we want to take home a President's Trophy. We've lost more games here in this month than we've won, so let's turn that around. We got Phoenix. This is a crucial game right here, guys. Come on, crucial game. Oh my God, a 2-1 loss and in regulation. Could it get any worse? Here's Nashville. If we lose this, I got to stop the sim. Okay, a 2-1 win. We bounce back, but Matt Duchene still is not scoring yet. Come on. 2-0. I gotta stop the sim. Gotta stop the sim. Can't go on like this anymore. It's getting painful. All right, so let's instead of that, let's sim up to the 28th. Okay, so Boston now. They're below 500. They're a team we can beat. This will be a nice little boost of our confidence. There you go. A 4-0 win. Matt Duchene scores. Patrick Kane looks like he got some points. We got Montreal now. They've got some good goal scores. 7-2 win. Okay, so the pause definitely looked like it helped. 37-16-3. Let's finish the month with 40 wins. That would be amazing. There's a 7-6 win. Lots of scoring in that one. Pollock definitely not on his A game, it looks like. Oh, you know what? That might not have been his win. And a 5-2 loss to San Jose. That's okay. We had 3 wins in a row. I asked them to win. They went out and won. All right, how many more do we have? We have 1 more game here. So we can get to 39. Let's do it. We got Vancouver. They're below 500. 3-2 win. That's what I'm talking about right there. We're going to take a look at player stats right now. First, let's do save percentage and stuff like that. Pollock is up there for goals against. He is up there for save percentage at 8. Wins. He's number 1. We're not up there for points, though. Goal or assists, we're not. Look at Stamkos, Palat, Tays. My goodness, they're stacked. Goals, and we're not up there. We're 2 off. Druin is at 26. That's a good number for Jonathan Druin. He's a good player. What are we at? We're at 81 points. We're 6 back from Phoenix, so we definitely fell. We definitely lost some ground. But we do have a nice lead behind anybody that's following us. So it's between us and Phoenix. It's a 2-horse race at this point. I feel like that we definitely need to step it up here, though. Absolutely step it up. So let's take a look at the player stats before, actually team stats, sorry, in these categories. So we're number 2 in the league. We knew that. Goals for per game, we're number 2. Only behind Edmonton, who is scoring like crazy apparently. Goals against per game, we're number 5, getting even better. Our power play did drop a little bit, down to 19.8, but we're still in the top 10. And our penalty kill, we're still in the top 10. So you can't really complain about that at all. Look at our home record, 22-6-2. Away record, 17-11-1. So we definitely need to find a way to win a little bit more on the road. Let's take a look at player stats. See how everybody's doing. See, you know what? Everybody may be around the point per game mark, but the players that are leading the NHL are above a point per game. So we may have players that are, you know, doing really, really well. Let's see. So look at that. Patrick Kane, 52 points in 59 games. Not bad. Nathan MacKinnon, 48. How many did he have last year? 57. So he's almost already there again. And that year he did have a jump. They tend to go up, then down, then up. All right. Landeskog, he's at 48 points as well. Looks like he's probably going to have a better year this year. He's not far off. Tarasenko, 43 points. This is going to be one of his better years. I mean, he had 62 that year before, but, you know, goals really are not coming to him very easily. Matt Duchene, 43 points. You know what? Matt Duchene still is not producing for me. That's not enough. And Marian Hossa at only 33 points. Wow. For a guy that should be getting points on the second line, he's not doing well at all. His plus minus is 0. Cam Fowler has 1 less point than him, for God's sake. Anybody dropping overall? Let's see here. 90, 88, 88, 86, 86, 87, 85, 88, 86, all the same so far. McGinn, Stoll, Russell, Downey, Berchi, terrible. Hartman, Falk. Yeah, nobody's really doing anything. I may look at a restructuring of this team soon. We'll see how things go. I've got an idea of what I might want to do. Alright, I've got an idea of what I might want to do. I feel like there's one player that I could definitely trade away. Alright, it all depends on a couple things. So, we'll see how things go, okay? Now that we've taken a look at that, let's go up to the trade deadline. I don't think I want to make a trade yet. Actually, I feel like I need to address it right now. I'll show you right now. So, if anybody remembers our Carolina Hurricanes, alright? There was a certain player combination that really worked well in terms of producing good players, okay? So, those are two, if anybody's ever done Hockey Ultimate Team, you know those combinations, okay? And that's exactly the kind of the mentality I used when I put together my team for the Carolina Hurricanes. And if anybody remembers, that was probably one of the more successful record team. We never were able to take it home, the Stanley Cup, very well. Like, I think we won 2 of them in 5 years. Maybe even only 1. But we won the President's Trophy like 4 to the 5 years. We were unstoppable. My plan worked flawlessly. Now, if you think about my defense, they're really good because I've got it set up just like the Hockey Ultimate Team. Offensive with defensive, two-way with two-way, and defensive with offensive. Okay, goaltending, it doesn't matter. But my forwards, I'm definitely not employing that same strategy. So the one thing that I do need to do is put 2 playmakers on the top line and a sniper. All right, Patrick Kane. So it'd be Matt Duchene, Patrick Kane, and Nathan MacKinnon. All right, so that's the type of player you're talking about. Now in the second line, you want to do if you've got like a player like Gabriel Landeskog, who you don't want to get rid of because he's an absolute beast. I mean, look at him, he's great. A power forward. You can play him with a 2-way forward and a sniper. Think about what we have in place here. All right, just for a second. Gabriel Landeskog. All right, Gabriel Landeskog and Ryan O'Reilly. Vladimir Tarasenko. That's a good line. That line will produce. It's just Matt Duchene is a little bit top heavy. Should we make the change now? I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. Our team's winning, but I definitely think it's something worth addressing for the offseason when our team gets better, okay? And then the next thing you want to do, Marian Hossa is on his way out, but you could trade Matt Duchene, all right, Matt Duchene, and let's say Patrick Kane, and you could get, I don't know, let's take a look at Tampa Bay. Oh, we'll take a look at Tampa Bay. We'll take a look and see what they got. You could trade for Matt Duchene and Patrick Kane for Jonathan Drouin and another, maybe a left-wing playmaker. You know what I mean? Or, sorry, a right-wing playmaker, because you'd have a sniper here. So you'd have sniper, playmaker, sniper, two-way forward, power forward, and then I'd probably do Hartman and McGinn, and then a two-way forward here, maybe Jarrett Stoll, something like that, and then 3 grinders is what I would like to do. That would be my ideal team. So, playmaker, sniper. Sniper, two-way forward, power forward. Two-way forward, two-way forward, two-way forward, grinder. All right? That's the way I like to put my teams together. I like having grinders on the 4th line, and I like having two-way forwards on the 3rd line. Our defense, we don't need to change. They're pretty much set in stone unless we get a better, younger player that jumps up here. So that's the idea for me, okay? I am going to fix my lines back again, though. We'll do this. Do this. All right? Because Ryan O'Reilly is 86 overall. He's done getting better. He's not getting worse, and he's good face-off, man. We could get rid of Matt Duchene. You know, Matt Duchene just never produces for us, and maybe that's because he's playing with the wrong type of players. I mean, our other option would be to trade, get a playmaker for the 2nd line, get a playmaker for the top line, and you'd get rid of Landeskog, basically, is what that would be. And you'd rock Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko as your snipers. But I'd like to have some versatility, and we've got Landeskog. He's like he's a solid player. He's just playing with the wrong players, you know. If he plays on the 2nd line with a two-way forward and a sniper, you know what? That might work out. I mean, it worked with Carolina. Who knows if it'll work with Colorado? You never know. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave it as is. We'll go to the trade deadline. I'm actually going to update my GM options. Trade negotiations. Well, let me take a look first here. Hold on. Let's do trading block. Let's update the trading block. Fine. Yes. Trade players. Let's take a look at Tampa. Okay, let's see what they've got here. Alright, so they don't have very much cap space to begin with. Jonathan Drouin is 87 overall. Now, the other guy that's scoring a lot is Oplat. He's an 84 overall playmaker with 3.5 yellow stars. Like, he's only scoring because he's playing with a good combination of players. You know, he's probably playing with Jonathan Toews. And, yeah, he's probably playing with Jonathan Toews and Jonathan Drouin. If you think about it like that, you've got a young guy. Oh, hold on, not Gleason. Oplat. You've got Oplat here, a playmaker, left wing. He's got 55 points in 58 games, and he's 84 overall. See the ability of a player when he's playing with 2 elite stars, and those 2 elite stars are a playmaker and a sniper. That's the line combination. Let's take a look at Steven Stamkos, okay? Stamkos has 56 points in 58 games. He's not sniping the way he is. Who would he be playing with, all right? So he's a centerman. Now, who's the second best left wing? So second best winger. Brett Connolly. Okay, Brett Connolly, as odds are who he's playing with. 21 points. Let's go take a look at the lines. I'll show you this. This will be interesting. Okay, coaching options, view lines. Let's see who they're playing with. NHL. All right, let's go around this way. It's probably quicker. Tampa. Stamkos is playing with Kucherov and Panik. Sorry. So a playmaker and 2 snipers, and he's not producing at the same rate as he normally does. And then on the 3rd line, you've got a playmaker, a sniper, and a two-way forward. They're not producing at the same rate. But that top line, Jonathan Drouin, Jonathan Toews, and Pallet are producing at an insane rate because they have that combination of players. I'm almost convinced that's the way you have to do it. Let's take a look at other teams. You got a power forward, a two-way forward, and a sniper on that top line. That's the combination of players you want. That's a good combination. So we could take a look at that if we want, but that's the type of thing. Even their second line's wrong. They should put a power forward where Kulemin is and keep Lupul. You even have that in Ashton. You could switch those around, and your line's already better. And then, you know, that 3rd line I wouldn't want being a playmaker, sniper, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Vancouver. Playmaker, sniper. Okay, they're still not producing as much as those guys are. Let's see. Sniper, playmaker. Let's see who's leading the league, and then we can take a look at that. Hold on. I'm getting on in this a little bit too much. Buffalo and Detroit, Edmonton. Let's take a look at those. Buffalo, Detroit, and Edmonton. Okay, view lines. NHL. Buffalo. So, top line, they've got a playmaker, a two-way forward, and a sniper. I don't know if that goes. Remember, I'm just basing it off of Hut Chemistry. NHL 12. I'll just take a look. We'll take a look at the list. Because playmaker, two-way forward, and sniper may work. Playmaker, and a two-way forward, and a power forward. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my apologies. It's a power forward, playmaker, two-way forward. Not the other way around. It's a two-way forward, a playmaker, and a sniper. So that does work. That is one of the combinations right there. And Hodgson's producing at an insane rate. Now we need a Detroit. So that top line, a playmaker, a power forward, and a playmaker. Again, I don't know why that one's producing. It's not the same concept. So a power forward, a sniper, and a two-way forward won't cut it. We'll have to take a look into this a little bit more. Actually, a playmaker, a two-way forward, and a sniper work really well together. Or a power forward. We'd have to put basically Gabriel Landeskog with Ryan O'Reilly and a playmaker is what that would have to be. We'd have to get rid of Tarasenko if we wanted to keep him. All right, so that's the kind of thing I'm looking at right now. Edmonton, they're producing a lot. They've got two snipers, but they've got two 88 snipers and an 87 playmaker. That's probably why they're producing at such an insane rate right now. They're rocking a weird lineup, though. Second line's all playmakers. And that was pretty much it, right? Those three teams. So maybe there's some flaws to my methods, but I feel like that has a lot to do with it. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that. Let's get to the trade deadline. Let's stop wasting time. We'll sim up to this date, and let's get it going. And I will, in my off time, I will explore options. You guys, in your off time, try to explore some options. There's a 2-1 win. Maybe we can come up with some kind of a solution. Maybe Matt Duchene is basically kept in, and we find a two-way forward winger. We got Marian Hossa. I guess that should be producing. Pardon me. Player will be placed in minors. No. Brian Allen's only 69 overall. Wow. I mean, again, the team's winning, but we're not having that same production. And I think Jonathan Drouin would be a better fit for us in the future. Continue. We got New Jersey. We should be able to beat New Jersey, but they're a solid team. Nazem Kadri seems to have helped them a lot. There's a 3-2 win. All right, trade negotiations. Nothing. Next round. Nothing. Next round. Nothing. One more round. We got one more round after this. Nothing. Are we going to get any kind of interest at all? No. Nobody wants to be interested in us. I'm not interested in anybody at the moment. I can't even go to trade players if I wanted to. No. That's okay. So, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about... I'm going to leave it there. What do you think about that? Basically, the way it would have to work out is we would get rid of Patrick Kane. And we would get rid of somebody else. We could actually do... If that's the way it works, we could do it like this. Header lines. I could actually switch Gabriel... Oh, we could put Marian Hossa here. And Landeskog here. And that line should technically work. A playmaker, a two-way forward, and a power forward. We could try this just to see if it helps anybody any. And then Tarasenko should be a playmaker. You know what I mean? That should be another playmaker. We don't have that on our team right now. So I don't have that option. This is the only option that would work. So Hossa, Landeskog, and Duchene could be an option in the future. But Tarasenko would not be an option for us. We would have to get rid of Tarasenko and Kane. And probably pick up a playmaker of equal value to Tarasenko. And make a trade with Tampa Bay. You know, that's the kind of trade we'd have to make. So Patrick Kane, you know, for whoever we get from Tampa Bay, or Jonathan Drouin, which would probably be an even trade at that point, and then Tarasenko for somebody, you know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. We'll leave those lines like I've got it here and see if that helps us any. See if my theory works. Maybe we'll see some better production in the last bit. I mean, we're still winning. If we start to lose, we'll switch back, and I'm going to abandon my whole idea. But you guys keep it in mind, okay? Keep it in mind. Review the NHL 12 or NHL 13 or whatever hut chemistry because it's all the same. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's a plan that we decide to employ. Until next time, guys, I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.